Good evening. Hello, how are you? How you feeling this lovely Monday? We are here live to take questions, answer those questions, and provide you with the latest immigration news. What's going on with parole in place? The policy is still valid. I'm calling all my clients, former client, potential client to file for parole because parole is still going on. Let me know if you are here. Let me know in the comments, where are you, how you feeling this lovely. Hello Gerta Labadi, how are you? Where are you located? What state? Hi. How are you? Where are you located? What state? Let me know in the comment. Hi sir, how are you? How you feeling? Yes, let's talk about it. We got 10 people in the house. Please like, please share. The main news is that parole in place is still going on. It's still valid. If you have to file for the application, this new opportunity, you need to go ahead and file, okay? If you need a lawyer to file for you, since we're filing online, you can hire any lawyer from anywhere, okay? My contact informations are in the description box. You can email me so we can schedule a consultation tomorrow and we can file right away. I'm doing express filing, like I'm prioritizing filing for parole in comparison to other clients in terms of who has priority, because we want to make sure that the application goes in while this lawsuit is still pending, okay? Massachusetts in the house. How Gerta? I've never seen you to my live session. So are you new to this live session, or do you usually come to? I've never seen this name before. But Massachusetts in the house, that's great. By the way, if somebody's trying to apply for parole and they don't have the funding for it, we are providing loans to qualifying applicants. You can apply for a loan to our services, okay? Independent service, but they work with us. You can apply for a loan. Cherish Kadosh, bonjour, Maître Bijoux. Bonsoir, Cherish Kadosh. How are you? How you feeling? Just did my biometric. You just did. Hi, Natasha. Because of you, I'm doing this live session. Okay, because of you. Since you gave me this news, I've never, to be honest with you, I've never heard it before. But when you came with the news, I read through it. I feel like, wow, this is a legit news. So I want to talk about it. Yeah, because of my client, Natasha. That's why I'm doing this live. You need to say hi to Natasha in the comments. She's the best. She keeps up with those news, immigration news. She's not sleeping, trying to find a solution. Agnes Ojelade, how are you? How you feeling? Okay, so I'm gonna, by the way, parole in place is still valid. If you qualify, please go ahead and apply. If you need our services, we're here to help, and we are prioritizing those applications. Like you get in touch with me today. Like today is kind of late, but you can email me. We do the consultation tomorrow and we file tomorrow, okay? Because I'm doing extra work for those parole applications, because I want those parole applications to get in. If you know anybody who's trying to apply and hasn't applied yet, just send them my email, send them my contact information, share with them this video. By the way, you should like and share while we're talking, okay? I'm gonna try to share my screen and share with you what I think is valuable news. Hi, Ojelade, long time, how are you? By the way, so let me share my screen with you. Oh, hold on. Let me share my screen with you so we can talk about this news. It's worth it. It's worth it, okay? Okay. It looks like this article is for July 6, 2024. Okay. It says that the Biden administration plans new rule allowing non-permanent residents to seek deportation relief without initial court hearings. What they're saying is that a person can apply for cancellation of removal without being brought to court, which is gonna be good because I have clients who have been here for more than 10 years and their asylum case is still pending with USCIS. So then because they haven't been to court, we can apply for cancellation of removal instead of waiting for this court deal that's we don't know when it's going to come. Okay, the Department of Homeland, instead of waiting for this USCIS interview date, we don't know when it's gonna come per person. This one is gonna help a lot of people who have their USCIS asylum pending, right? Or they don't have an application, but they want something, right? The Department of Homeland and Security, DHS, and the Department of Justice, DOJ, are planning to introduce a new rule for green card applicants. This rule aims to amend current immigration regulation, potentially allowing certain non-permanent residents to apply for cancellation of removal without being placed in removal proceeding. You know, in order to apply for cancellation of removal, you have to have a notice to appear, and you look at the date, but by the time you have been brought to court, must have been here in the US for 10 years, right? Prior to receiving the notice to appear. That's how they count those 10 years. Have a good moral character, don't have felony crimes and certain crimes, then be able to prove extreme and unusual hardship. That's why you win cancellation of removal. Now they're saying that even though you are not in removal, you can have a chance to apply for cancellation of removal if this new proposal becomes effective, right? So the significant proposal seeks to streamline the application process and provide more accessible options for non-lawful permanent residents seeking relief from removal. Under the new proposal, a non-lawful permanent resident who meets certain criteria could directly apply for cancellation of removal, bypassing the initial step of being placed in removal proceedings. Basically, you're not in removal, you apply for cancellation of removal. That's gonna help a lot of people if this new rule becomes effective. So while the specific detailed implications of the rule are still under review, the DHS and the DOJ have cited several legal authorities. So they're going to come up with this new policy, but they have to find a way to justify it. So that's why they're going to go into the law and find legal authority that supports that, right? Otherwise, they're just going to have a lawsuit again, as usual. But what they're doing, they are planning for it to come out in September of 2024. Okay, let me see another thing. This is the whole here. It says the Department of DHS and DOJ proposed to amend their immigration regulation to specify that certain non-permanent residents may be eligible to apply for cancellation of removal without first being placed in removal. They are planning to do it in basically in September, right, of 2024. So, I mean, let's wait and see. But this is a good news for a lot of people, because I've talked to a lot of people before. First of all, some of them have asylum pending with USCIS, and some of them have no case pending with USCIS, but they've been here for more than 10 years and they have extreme hardship. an unusual type of argument to make, but because they have never been placed in removal, they cannot claim it. But now this rule is saying that if this rule becomes effective, even though a person is not being placed in removal proceedings, that person can, if they meet certain requirements, can apply for cancellation of removal. So this is a good news. Okay, I'm gonna stop right here, take some questions. Okay, anybody has a question? How are you? Vendeka ready, how are you? Is that you must have been? Yes, you must have been in the US for 10 years. Yes. That's just the general rule for cancellation of removal. You must have been in the US for 10 years. That's just what we know, right? But the only requirement that they want to take out is the fact that you don't have to be placed in removal proceedings in order to benefit from it. Okay, so that's what they want to take out, so that people who have been here for more than 10 years, don't have criminal record and stuff like that, can benefit from it. Okay, so that's what they want to do. But that's a good news in terms of if they really do it, because remember, we have a lot of cases for asylum pending 9 years, 8 years, but if you look at the person has been living here for more than 10 years, because some people apply for asylum late, some people apply within 1 year. So like I have a specific client where we're trying to do expedited request, which didn't work out. We are trying to reach out to the congressman office, but again, if this rule take effect, I'm just going to advise them to apply for cancellation, because they really meet the requirement, because they have a child who has cancer, you know. So this is a good rule for them. Anybody has a question? We are answering questions for anything that has to do with immigration. We're answering questions. But if you have a specific question that has nothing to do with parole in place, just, you know. Yes, I agree with that too. The hardship, it needs to be revised. It has to just be extreme hardship. But when they do unusual, that's what makes it really hard. Yeah, I believe that too. Maybe they're gonna revise it, but let's see in September, because they're trying to come up with that publication in September. Let's see if we, because this one of my clients sent me this link, because I wasn't aware of it. But now that I know, I will follow the story, and then eventually when they publish it, the requirement, then I'll talk about it so people can benefit from it. What else? Yeah, meanwhile, we're still taking application for parole in place, because today I was doing 2 applications for parole in place. Yeah. Will this nullify PD? No, PD request is just you want your case to get dismissed, right? Because maybe you have a way to adjust status. That's why you want your case to be dismissed. Or you know, you want to terminate removal proceedings. But cancellation of removal, the 10 years residency requirement still applies. The only thing they want to remove is the requirement that says that you have to be in removal proceeding before to qualify for the application. That's what they want to remove, because a lot of people are not in removal proceedings, so, and then they don't qualify, you know, just because of that one requirement, because either they have a case pending with USCIS, either they never apply, because I know people who never filed anything with USCIS. They're just here, overstay their visa. But now what they're saying is if this rule becomes effective, then that person can apply without being placed in removal. If they meet the requirements, right? They just file the application and send it to USCIS. So I think that's a good, yeah, that's just because they can't come up with a um, you know, because they can come up with a big like a big reform, immigration reform. I guess that's why they're coming up with a lot of small things to allow people to just get something, some type of adjustment of status. Because the parole in place too is just to allow people to get adjustment of status, you know, because they can't just come up with a a big thing, because you know the Republican are always gonna fight. So that's why they're coming up with small stuff. Let me check if I will see anything else going on as far as news is concerned. Let's see. We don't have anything. The parole in place is still going on. You just have to apply if you qualify, of course. Let me see if there is something else on the air department. Yeah, so other than that, we have parole in place. Yeah. Yeah. So parole in place still going on. Um, so do you have a question? I'm just waiting for question. Let's see. Yeah, anybody else? We just taking questions. If you have a question, just put it in the comment. I'm just waiting for questions. Nothing else here to talk about besides what I just said. I'm just waiting for questions. What is the what's the average time for ICE to approve PD? Yeah, the answer is it depends. Some states like here in Maryland, right? It takes really like 3 to 4 months in Maryland. What I've noticed so far. Chicago around 4 months. Um, Georgia 4 months. Ohio, you forget that they can go up to 2 years. What else? Chicago, Georgia, Ohio, Maryland. Where else we find? New York is good too. They do 3 to 4 months. New Jersey is good too, 3 to 4 months. Connecticut, forget that. Yeah. So can you call them? Yes, you can call them, but they don't answer the phone. Yeah, you can call them, but they will not answer. They don't even pick up their phone. You can try. What you can do is, if you are in the same city, you can go to the office and try to talk to someone. Usually you don't have an appointment, but if you explain yourself well, they will listen to you. But calling them on the phone, they will never pick up. First of all, Cherish Kadosh, did you file it on your own, or did you use the service of a lawyer? Can one call them? Yeah, you can call, but you're never gonna get an answer. Like, it's just the phone call. The phone is ringing with no response. On your own. Yeah, try to call or try to go there in person. What state are you? What state is that? First of all, you have to know the state, so you will know how they will respond if you show up there in person, because some states really forget that. Oh, Baltimore area, Baltimore area, they're not bad. The first question I will ask you is, did they received it? Because usually when you upload in e-service, sometimes they don't even receive it. It's just pending there. Then you have to just do it again, right? Did you use e-service or email? And then Baltimore area too, you can go there to talk to somebody, OPLA office, and postal. No, Cherish, Baltimore. Let's see, Baltimore, they don't do postal services. No, let's see. I had it, Baltimore here. Baltimore, they don't do postal services. No way. Let me check. Yeah, that's why you never got a response. First of all, they're not gonna look at it. Yeah, you have to redo it. Let me see. Their instructions. And by the way, did you do the background check? Yeah, first of all, Baltimore, they don't do postal service. Forget that. They will never respond to you, because that's not the way they get their PD request, okay? They get their PD request either by email or through ICE e-service. Create an account. You can create your account too with ICE e-service, then upload it in the system. And then once you upload it, if they receive it, it's gonna show that receive. If you send it by email, it's bad too. It's better than mail, but it's bad in terms of they're not gonna reply to tell you they receive it. But if you create an account and upload it to e-service, e-service portal, then you can check yourself to see that it was submitted. It's gonna be in green if they receive it. Then you know for sure they received it. Yeah, so that's how it works. Yeah, so they don't do it they never every office OPLA, they have their own instruction for how to submit a PD request. Baltimore specifically, it's a e-service or email only. That's it. And you can't do it duplicate. It's either you choose email or e-service, but I will advise that you do e-service, ICE e-service. because at least you have a way to check if they receive it. Yeah, and then they like the FBI check, background check. You're welcome, Cherish Kodesh. That's why you need a lawyer. You don't want to hire a lawyer. You want to do things by yourself, huh? That's why. That's why you're just gonna sit there waiting for nothing. You have to redo it. Okay, create an account with. Just Google ICE e-service how to create an account for like a person without a lawyer, per se. Yeah. So. Yeah, just do it. Okay, so if you have 3 kids and the new one coming while you are in court for cancellation of removal, how can you make a case for hardship? How can you make a case? You Kaddish, you need to share my since you don't hire me, you need to share my videos, okay? You need to share my videos, follow me on TikTok, follow me on Instagram, and on Facebook page. I need you need to share my video and follow me. That's all we need, right? So we can reach out to other people. That's what you're supposed to do. And refer me to your friends who needs immigration lawyers since you're here in the Baltimore area. Yeah. Yeah, so okay. Yeah. But Kaddish, really, I encourage you to get a lawyer for the speedy request, especially that the Dolly memo is still valid. Get a lawyer. We offer loans. You can apply for a loan. It's gonna go much quicker if you have a lawyer to make a good case for you, especially if you have I-130 approved already. That's just what I suggest. Okay. Okay, let's answer this question. Okay, yeah, you can make a case because now you have a lot of. This is a newborn. It has never been to the other country before. It's gonna be hard for the newborn to adjust to a different country, really. Not to mention that, how are you going to take care of the newborn over there? Because here you get paid. Remember I talked to you about this payment, like your income, how you get paid here compared to the country of origin, how it's going to play out. It's hardship. So you have to have, in your case, you have to put all the totality of all circumstances, everything that you can think of to make it solid. Yeah. Thank you very much. Okay. Yeah, I learned my lesson first. Yeah, it makes a lot of, if you have a good one, it makes a really a lot of difference. Yeah. Okay, let's answer this person on Instagram. ST_only5512. I had my interview. I for 85 interview in Nashville since April 4th, but after my interview, the officer said my interview is completed and my case must be reviewed. What's the meaning of that? It just means that they're trying to review your case and make a decision. But if it's taking too long, you can always call to check on the status of your case. And that's what you do. You file an inquiry online. You can reach out to your congressman office as well, so that they can help you out to reach out to the USCIS, because it simply means that they're reviewing a case. That's it. At this point, there's really nothing you can do then other than follow up. A good one helps. Yes, for sure. Okay, anybody else? We're trying to wrap up. Yeah, that's why when you live in those type of places, yeah, why would you choose Kentucky for all those places? From all those places, Kentucky, Ohio, forget that. Uh, anyway, so in summary, right, paroling place is still going on. If you know anybody who's trying to apply for paroling place, the application is still valid. USCIS is still adjudicating petitions. Please let us know. We can help out. We can file for you. Express, we are prioritizing paroling place applications, okay? And the second news is that DHS is trying to amend their cancellation of a removal policy so that they can allow people, even though they are not in removal proceedings, to be able to apply. Basically, they're trying to remove that requirement for being placed in removal first prior to applying. So that's what's going on. We're waiting for it. It's not effective yet, but we're waiting for it probably in September. I'm gonna monitor this. This news actually is my client who told me that. I didn't know that. Oh, that's good. At least you got somebody in Michigan. Yeah, that's good. That's better. You're welcome. You're welcome. ST_only 5512. You're welcome. Please like, please share. This is it, right? I guess we answer all questions. 30 minutes, it's enough. If a person needs a consultation again, you can always schedule it by using the consultation link in the description box. Sure, long time. Merci, Kadosh, de rien. Charles, long time. Where have you been? I haven't seen you in this live session. What's going on? What is going on? I haven't seen you for a while in this live session. And you're coming at the end of it, like we're trying to hang up. That's when you're coming. Oh my God. Okay, I guess this is it for today. Talk to you tomorrow. If I have a better news, I'll come back tomorrow. Oh, you were in court this year and rescheduled for next year. Oh, okay. Okay, no problem. Next year is coming, right? We already, September is in 4 months. It's next year, so it's not far. So, what else? Yeah, I guess this is it for today. You can rewatch it. If I have a better news, I'll come back again with some other news tomorrow. Okay, thank you very much for showing up. Please share, please like. Until next time, bye bye.